Hi, I'm Jacquire King, and I've been making records professionally for more than 30 years. I've had a fantastic journey and worked with many amazing artists along the way. Let's talk about the process of checking your mix on multiple speakers and headphones. Bluetooth speakers as well, earbuds, all those things. These are important tools to use in referencing your mix in other environments and how it will translate out in the world. It's critical that you have a pair of speakers as your primary set of speakers that you trust and you work mainly on those speakers. That being said, it is nice to have alternatives to either listen to the mix as you're working, if you can accommodate multiple speaker setup, but you can always bounce or print a rough mix or a mix in progress and take it to other systems to listen to. I often use my computer speakers, my earbuds, my car, headphones. My headphone of choice, and that I use the most often, are the KRK 8400s. I like them because my favorite KRK speaker is the Rocket 5. And I'm using the Gen 4s now. My favorite up until this point had been the Generation 1, and so I've switched now to the Generation 4 and really love those. The reason that I like these headphones so much is they feel very related to the Rocket 5s. So they're a good pairing and a good reference for me. Speakers are very personal. And it should be something that you like the sound of, but they shouldn't be so flattering to the sound that you're not doing the detail work while you're mixing. A speaker needs to be a proper studio speaker needs to be pretty neutral, have a lot of detail in the mid-range, not be over-flattering in the extremities. The low end, not too generous and big, or the high frequencies too open and glassy and sheen and sounding very polished. Now, it's important to have a well-balanced speaker, but the mid-range is where the work is, and the more neutral the speaker sounds, the more that it will make you do the hard work in a mix so that it will translate and sound good on a variety of speakers. So once you've got something that you think is progressed to a level where you want to reference it, take it away from the listening environment. Listen to it in your car, listen to it on your phone, earbuds, all those things. Take it out into the world. Put yourself in a different environment. Listen to it at home. It changes. If you put yourself in places outside of where you normally sit and listen to music and balance and work, record and mix, it puts you in a different mindset because your awareness is different. A lot of environments outside of the studio, there's a lot more ambient noise. And so that is also an element that you need to see if the mix is translating, if everything is cutting through and being clear in those environments. So listen in your car, take it home, listen the next day. Make a rough mix at the end of the night, take it home, and don't listen to it until the next morning, next day, when you have a fresh perspective and you can listen to it in other environments. But having multiple ways and references to listen to is super important. It's most important that you have one set of speakers that you learn and trust, that you can even take with you from studio to studio. That is the most important thing to good engineering, both recording and mixing, is having a pair of speakers that you become familiar with and that translate to the way you want to hear it, and then you have to do the research to see how to get that sound to translate into other environments. And then once you do that and you can trust your speakers, you'll be way ahead of the game. Speakers are one of the most essential elements of the recording process, so you know what you're doing. Hopefully these things help and you can find a set of speakers that work well for you.